Hi guys, welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I will be explaining how I draw a realistic cat eye. So the first thing I do is choose a good reference photo and then make sure to have an accurate sketch. And then before I begin to color it in, I took my color chart to choose the base colors for my drawing. I do recommend planning out which colors you want to use before starting a realistic drawing, so a color chart is really helpful to have. I'm using Faber-Castell Polychromos for this piece, and the exact colors I've used will be listed down below in the description box along with the other materials I've used. So the first thing I do is blocking in the shadows around the eye and in the iris as well with a black pencil. Then I'm going on to the iris. I'm using some base colors like yellow, orange and green, and I'm starting off to sketch really lightly and slowly build up the layers from light to dark. When drawing realistically, it's really important to add multiple layers to get the right contrast and depth into the drawing. This will give it a more realistic result. As it's quite hard to erase colored pencils, it's really important to preserve the highlights and build up from light to dark. So make sure not to press too hard on the pencils and really look at your reference photo to see where the lighter and darker parts need to be. As I'm proceeding with the layers and slowly start to have contrast and depth I want, I'm pressing a bit harder on my pencils to achieve a smoother result. By pressing harder and blending the colors a bit, the white of the paper won't show through anymore, which will make the drawing smoother and more realistic. I think achieving the right contrast is the most important with drawing realistically, so don't be afraid to get really dark in the shadows and also have some really light highlights as well. I also do make sure to have my pencils sharpened at all times because that will give the best result. I will link the sharpener I use below as well. Finishing the iris, I start building up the layers of the skin around the eye, and again I'm working from light to dark to get depth into it. I keep looking at my reference to see which colors I need to use. Mostly there are a lot of colors in realistic skin, so I'm using pink, blue, grey and some purple colors as well. I'm layering until I'm satisfied with the colors and depth and blend it with a white Caran Luminance pencil. This will give it a smooth look. For the fur around the eye, I'm using orange and yellow tones and again build up the layers. With drawing hair, it's important to follow the direction in which the hairs are growing, so again it's really important to study your reference photo well. Last thing I always like to do is adding a few highlights with a white gel pen, and then the drawing is finished. I hope this was a helpful video for you and you enjoyed watching it. Let me know if I should do more tutorials. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye guys!